Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning. My name is Angel, and I'm the host of Have Faith, Let It Begin. Last Friday, we had an episode called, What is the Best Part of You? So today, on this Monday, August 24th, 2020, we're going to continue that pattern, but only this time, we want to talk about the fact that we are a direct reflection of our families, our wives, husbands, and where we work. Have Faith, Let It Begin starts right now.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live. A weekly show all about faith. A show with motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony set out to change the world.
Don't you see that your faith is coming alive? Don't you see that it's tested every time? He's the one that makes your life divine. He's the one that makes you feel fine. Your faith's being tested.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin. Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hey, this is Freddie, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, my name is Angela, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
Oh, good morning, everyone. As I am walking with Cody this morning, I just am excited because we had a great weekend. I hope you had a great weekend. And we want to continue this pattern of episodes. A lot of you enormously, we had very high downloads for Friday's episode of What is the Best Part of You. So I wanted to kind of piggyback off of that and talk about how the fact that we all are a direct reflection of our wives, our husbands, our families, our co-workers, the place that we work for. Let's begin. You are a direct reflection of your wife. When you go out in public, when you are seen with friends, it is important that you respect the person that you're with. It is important that you don't ridicule them, make fun of them, put them down. When you are out in public with your spouse, husband, or wife, you are a direct reflection of them. It is up to you to do everything in your power, to make sure that you put yourself in a position to be respectful. Now, we don't want to get into the whole part of making sure that when you're out and about that you are liked and loved by everyone. Let me be clear what I mean by that. When you go out in public, you should be who you are. But you should never disrespect the person you're with. You should never try to find ways to divide. I'm thinking about a story that I once heard. And it's a little powerful. It's about a guy, husband, and wife that were trying to have children. And they couldn't. The woman thought there was issues with her. The gentleman had to be checked out. And they were both healthy, but they just couldn't conceive a child. They were both church-going people. They both prayed. But what we really didn't know was, when they were out and about together as a couple, the husband would be very disrespectful to his wife. He didn't show that to other people, but he would say things to her like she was fat, that she was useless. He was very, very condescending. He treated her like garbage. But when they were out and about, it was different. He had two faces. One day, as he was traveling with his business, he was in the airplane, and they hit turbulence. He started to think about his wife. He started to pray to God. And as he was praying, he remembered asking God to help him become a father. He said that when he was in the air, and he was closed, his eyes was closed, and he was praying, that he heard the voice of God say to him, "You will never conceive a child because you do not do right by your wife. Treat your wife better. Change who you are, and you may conceive a child." He said that when he heard that, it pierced his heart. He began to change. He began to be somebody that he was meant to be. He respected his wife. He helped her. He would tell her thank you after dinners. He apologized for his actions. Not too long after, about 6 to 8 months later, they were found out that they were pregnant. They now have 2 children. People change. We have to remember that we are direct reflections. When you go into work and you are representing the company you work for, you have to remember that when you're out and about, it's your actions, it's your leadership, it's your abilities, because everyone and anyone sees it all, that will reflect back and say, that person is a great direct reflection of that company. When you go out into the workforce, in the workplace, and you're being disrespectful to your colleagues or coworkers, one day that person may decide that enough is enough. You represent yourself and the company you work for. Be truthful, be honest, be professional, be yourself, but do it in a respectful manner. You are a direct reflection. As a father, as a mother, your actions speak louder than words. What you do at home, what you do in front of your children to others, will allow your children to see and act the way you act. If you act like a disrespectful father, husband, then they're going to think that those actions are okay. I remember hearing a story about a young child who everybody loved. He was in teenage years. Everybody loved him. He was such a nice kid. Always respectful, always nice, always courtesy, always kind. One day his parents got a phone call. And when the parents got the phone call, they had to go to school. You see, the young boy was being suspended for pushing another kid. They couldn't understand why. When they showed up to the school, they told the child to apologize to the young boy and promise he would never do it again. So during his suspension, his parents asked him, "Why would you push somebody? Did he bully you? Did he make fun of you?" And the young boy listened to his father and mother talk, and he says, "Well, I only do what you do to Mom. And usually when you push her around, she always makes you happy afterwards." The parents were stunned. The father realized he was wrong. Actions speak louder than words. We are direct reflections. We must remember to use our treasures, our gifts, and our talents for the good instead of for the bad. Think about that on this Monday. You are a direct reflection. Are you doing that? Are you representing who you are? what is the best part of you? And what are you going to do the next time you go out in public? The next time you're out and about with your friends? Are you acting who you are? Are you being truthful, honest? Are you the person that was intended to be who you were made in God's image? Think about that. And never forget. Have faith. Let it begin.
Don't you see that your faith is coming alive? Don't you see that it's tested every time? He's the one that makes your life divine. He's the one that makes you feel fine. Your faith's being tested.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.